The book of Genesis is written in Hebrew, i.e., Biblical Hebrew. Genesis is a book that records history. The book of Genesis covers the creation of the journey of Israel in Egypt. The book of Genesis starts off with the history of the creation of the world. The book of Genesis ends by showing that Jacob and his descendants live in the land of Egypt. Although Genesis does not say it is written by Moses, he is the one who wrote it. But there were few people who said that the Pentateuch, including the book of Genesis, was not written by Moses, but by later people and compiled by them as the Pentateuch. The most famous hypothesis is the documentary hypothesis. But there is enough evidence that shows that Moses writes the book of Genesis. Those claims that the book of Genesis is not to be written by Moses are just hilarious and wrong. Many scholars have pointed out that there is a problem with the documentary hypothesis. The scholars who support the documentary hypothesis divide Genesis based on the names of God, doublets of stories, and their misunderstanding of some passages. Biblical and non-biblical authors attribute Torah, which include Genesis, to be written by Moses. There seems that few places in the book of Genesis were written by people after the death of Moses. It is more likely to be written by Joshua, who is Moses' successor. The book of Genesis is a book of historical and theological data. It is not an individualistic book, but it is for people. Genesis includes a big time period of history of people. Since it covers a big time period, is the book of Genesis historically true? Genesis is historically true. We have writings and tablets confirming the existence of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and confirming the exodus of Jews Israelites from Egypt.